Hi Pisces, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-December 2022 love reading. Thanks to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridging the gap spread. And the way it works is I'll look at the past, present, and future energies between you and a main of interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. That's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the King of Cups. So this is actually a Scorpio energy, and what this says to me is for whatever reason you might have had some deep feelings for this person, but you might have resisted expressing those feelings to this person, right? We see he has his back turned to the cards on this side, so I feel like like I said, for whatever reason it seemed like you weren't necessarily expressing your feelings to this person. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, maybe this is why, right? You might have felt like they were just more adventurous and casual, right? Maybe not taking things as seriously as you did. Maybe you feel like they didn't have the deeper feelings, so you might have felt like it would have been out of place for you to mention how you were feeling. But yeah, this definitely looks like someone who's a bit adventurous, goes after what they want, right? Maybe there's some physical distance between the two of you as well. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy again, and the Two of Arrows, Libra energy. So this could just be saying that you might find yourself thinking about this person often, right? So even if you do try to distract yourself with other things, you might feel like this person could always pop up in your mind. But yet there could still be some hesitation on your part as far as figuring out what to do, right? Should you express your feelings? Should you not express your feelings? As far as the artwork here too, could even just be saying that maybe while you're dreaming you might get some synchronicities around what to do with this person, or possibly you might hear the music, things along those lines. But I feel like you are getting some kind of signs that are guiding you toward how to handle the situation. You just might have to tune into them. Alright, present energy on their side, we have the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy here, and it could just be saying that this is how they're viewing the connection, right? Maybe they do want to turn it into something more traditional, which would definitely be a surprise for you, right? Because if they were coming across with that Knight of Wands energy, it's a very different energy than we see here, right? So it could just be one of those things where maybe because neither side seems to be talking about their feelings, it could be a bit of a surprise, right? For you to find out that, oh, okay, this person actually does see this as a potentially serious connection. They could just have a totally different approach to how to get there. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups in this deck always sticks out to me because usually Two of Cups energy is very bright and sunny, but in this particular deck, if I could get it to focus, we'll see that there's actually lightning in the background, right? Clearly there's a storm. One of the cups is knocked over. So to me, this says that there could have been difficulty getting this connection off the ground, right? But it looks like in the future it finally will get off the ground. So you might find that, like I said, possibly due to the lack of communication between the two of you, and it was a bit of a bumpy ride for you guys to get there. But this could even just be pointing to a timeline too, saying that when we have that Cancer full moon early in January, that could be when you guys are getting things off the ground. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, could just be saying that maybe after you guys do have some kind of talk, right, they might realize that, okay, yeah, maybe I need to be more expressive and more communicative with Pisces, right, so they understand where I'm coming from. So it could just be one of those things where there might need to be minor adjustments made on both sides. But yeah, it looks like the main thing was neither side was really talking about their feelings, and that was leading to assumptions being made, it looks like. But it looks like you guys can get things on the right path. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Eight of Arrows. So yeah, this is kind of going along with the energies I was seeing here, where, like I said, you might have just been feeling overwhelmed, not sure what to do as far as communicating with this person around how you were feeling. For some of you, this could even just be saying that maybe you had a lot going on with your own lives too, that might have just making things a little bit more complex as well. But beneath that, we do see the Ace of Arrows. I do feel like this is saying you will have the clarity of mind soon, and you will be able to move forward from there. All right, and the bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, another indicator similar to the Hierophant card that they actually do see this as a connection that could potentially go the distance, right? But like I said, it could just be one of those things where you guys could have totally different love languages, right? So the way they were going about the connection might have just made you feel like, oh, they're probably just looking for something more casual, when that wasn't necessarily the case. But like I said, to be fair, it doesn't look like they were clear with that either, so I can see where the confusion could have come in there. All right, moving on to your Oracle cards. First, we see what we get from Rock Moonlight deck. And what I'm going to be looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. But if I shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll actually just put the deck down and we'll pull cards that way. So we'll see what comes up. Already got one there. That won't go back in the deck. And next we'll see what we get from them to you. Oh, got one there too. All right, so those were kind of quick. Let's see. On your side, we have defensive. There we go. It says, I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. So yeah, interesting there. Maybe there was some kind of a conflict between the two of you. I didn't necessarily pick up on that, but I will say the King of Cups energy, like we were talking about, the back turned, right, not expressing their feelings, could definitely seem to line up with that defensive energy. And like I said, with the Two of Cups energy that we see in the future, to me, that points to a connection that had some difficulty getting off the ground, right? So it could just be saying that you guys have a bit of a history already, but just getting it into the romantic pathway could have been a little difficult. Right, and on their side, we have rejection. It says, I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. So yeah, interesting message there, right? Because with the Knight of Wands energy in the past, for sure, you see someone who would probably come across as quite confident, right? But maybe all the while, too, they might have been seeing your defensive energy and thinking that, oh, I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. This looks like a lot of misunderstandings, right? One person assuming the other's intentions. And like I said, this is definitely an indicator that, to me, it goes both ways, right? Because initially I was saying in the main spread, it looked like you could have been assuming that, oh, they probably just looking for something casual. And then on their side, it looks like they were making some assumptions as well by seeing you a little closed off and thinking that you didn't want to be with them. So it looks like some good communication here could clear things up and go a long way to getting the connection off the ground, but hopefully that resonated with you. All right. And lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this deck as well, but here I'm just looking for one card to wrap the reading up with. Oh, got one there. Okay, so let's see what you got. Okay, we have To Be Fair. There's the artwork, and the number's 38. It's funny to see that too, because I don't remember if I said those exact words or not, but I was saying, well, initially it looked like you guys are the ones who were making assumptions, but then once we saw the card for their side, I was like, well, it looks like they were making assumptions as well. So it's yeah, to be fair, maybe you guys both played a part in getting it to where it is right now, but you could definitely get the connection back on track for sure. But we'll see what it says in the book. Okay, the relationship message says, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit, and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. So yeah, that definitely seems to be an indicator of what we're saying, right? Like the two of you just probably need to really discuss what your feelings are, what your intentions are, right? And then it looks like things will go a lot better than you guys seem to be thinking, at least the way you were thinking in the past. All right, so we'll wrap up there. Hope you guys have a good holiday season, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.